lives are no different than mine, where do Christians get off being so stinking arrogant? You see, while our lives are no different, we get caught up in the arrogance of trying to argue with someone else to convince them that our way is right. I'm going to give you a news flash. I want to save you a little bit of time today. You will never argue someone into belief. You're never going to do it. There was a show that was on NBC last season. It's called Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip. NBC made the disastrous mistake of trying to put on two shows about Saturday Night Live type shows on the same season. 30 Rock, the comedy, won. Sunset, Studio 60 on the Sunset Strip, lost. It's fascinating because there were a couple episodes that dealt with faith in some amazing way. I want to show you a clip. And in this clip, Matt, who's one of the producers and writers, and his girlfriend, who's one of the actresses, just completed another show. One of the cast members has just found out that his brother, who's in the military in Iraq, has been kidnapped. A lawyer who happened to be there is upstairs working on trying to put together a ransom and a team to go in and retrieve him outside of the military. Another friend is having complications in labor. And Matt walks in on his girlfriend praying. Now, not all the language or behavior that I'm showing in this clip do I approve of, but I think it makes a very poignant point about the debate between those who believe and those who don't. Take a look.
Feel like busy work?
No.
We've been having this fight for 8 years, haven't we?
Yes, and you've lost every time.
Mary Kate is upstairs talking to people on the phone who do things, and you're kneeling and praying as if that's action?
It is.
Harry,
my people, which are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, that I will hear them from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their lands.
you are believing in a fairy tale.
I'm believing that God protects his children.
Then why the hell didn't he give the hijackers massive coronaries before they reached for the bot studies?
I can't explain God's ways to you because I can't understand them myself. No one can.
Well, isn't that convenient for God?
I would imagine if I were God, I would make things as convenient for myself as possible.
Do you understand that this represents an inexplicable lapse of common sense?
It's not a weakness to have faith.
It's not a weakness to take responsibility either.
I don't disapprove of what you believe.
You think I'm gonna burn in hell for what I believe?
Yeah, I do worry about that.
The boat saved them.
God sent the boat.
Man built the boat. If anything, God sent the flood. Isn't it possible that Mary got pregnant by another man and Joseph stepped up so that his wife wouldn't get stoned to death by the village?
No.
It's more likely that an angel inseminated her and she gave birth to a magical wizard who could rise from the dead?
He's not David Copperfield.
Why do you have to believe in the divinity of Jesus Christ to know that robbing a bank is wrong and picking someone off the ground is right?
Sounds like asking why you think you need to believe in gravity to know that if you throw a rock off a ledge, it's going to hit somebody in the head.
Science isn't something you believe in. Science has to be proven, or they don't get to call it science.
What would be great is if you knew something about Christians before you
It's a fairy tale.
No, it's not.
We've been having this fight for 6 months.
We've been having this fight for 2 years.
We have been having this fight in 2 different millennia now. I really would have thought one of us would have won by this point.
Oh, Matt. I just love you, is all. It's okay that you're a heathen.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Come pray with me. I'll show you how you learn something new.
What I wish that you could have seen in that clip, first service we have video, second service we have audio. We'll figure it out. What I wish that you could have seen was As I said, you heard that we've been having this fight for 2 months. We've been having this fight for 6 months. We've been having this argument in 2 different millennia. That whole conversation happens in about 10 different scenes, and it's one continuous argument that they've been having for years. It brings them back up to the present. Starts in the present, travels back, and goes forward. You can't argue something. And it's funny because I hear us at different points cheering for our side. Yeah, she said it! If there's someone here that does not believe in God, they were probably cheering at the exact same point, on the other side. Not at the exact same moment, but when their side made, and we're suddenly at a point where we're lobbing stones at the other side because, look, we're so right and they're so wrong. And we all want to do it. And I heard it in here. And I'm almost ashamed of it.